Hi friend, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches, and it is another Flosstube Extra. We're going to do a flip through, this time, of the cross stitcher from December of 1992. That is the cover. In 92, Canadian, it was $3.50. In the US, it was $4.50. And this is what we're going to flip through this day. Lots of stitches in here. Lots of stitches. Not a lot of advertisements. I keep wanting to say commercials, but a lot of stitches. There are, I don't know, a bunch. I even went on my notes. I went up the side because I ran out of room on the back page. But anyway, this is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. Oh, the Afghan. Okay, that's what it is. There are pictures of both of these inside, so I will get to those. But that gingerbread house is lovely, and the poinsettia is too, the Afghan. Okay, so we'll get started. All right, letters to the editor, talking about the poinsettia flower, and it has a picture of one of them. Also an advertisement. This was a free chart at one point for subscribing. Table of contents, things that are in this book. Here is the first one. It is the Afghan. And also the chart right here. Except it is in the, yeah, that's the same colorway. It's 42 by 42 square, and they just put it all over. It's called the Lady Elizabeth Afghan. Pink poinsettia. It's designed by Ursula Michael. That Ursula Michael. And it's all over that Afghan. The poinsettia section itself is 42 by 42. I'm pretty sure you can get the Afghan still. It's by Charles Craft. That's what it says. Pearl cotton embroidery thread from DMC, also anchor. Next one is, as we go along, I mean, this is a full one. It's the apples on that stocking. Apple holly stitching, 69 by 41. I'm just looking for a piece of paper that I could use to cover up. Here we go. So we can cover up the chart so you don't have to worry about. Here we go. There we go. Apples and Holly. By Rosemary Sandberg. Yes, Paddon. That's right. Sandberg padding. I had a dash there like there was another name and I didn't write it. Anyway, it is 69 wide by 41 high. That would be a cute ornament. Cute small there. Let's see. Santas. We've got several Santas in a tree. So the double Santas here are 54-inch square. The tree is 30-ish because they didn't have it noted. And then the bells with the ribbon are also 30-ish stitches square. Well, I mean, it runs out like that, but it has the snowflakes on it. That's why it's square. So they put the snowflakes right here. So the chart itself is 30-ish square. But the bells are 25, and the ribbon going up is maybe 25 on each side. So, very cute. That would also be a cute small. Those Santas are cute. And that tree. But on the braid cloth, it's lovely too. This is the Merry Christmas wreath, also by Ursula Michael. I don't have a problem showing you the side of the chart. That's lovely. She had a lot of designs in this one. It's 99 wide by 100 high. And there's a back stitch. That's it. The tray that it's on that you really can't see. I wish you could see more of the tray, but it's on a tray, finished on a tray with garland around it. The tray itself was 8 3/4 square. And then next we have, oh yes, the Christmas quilt by Angie Austin Newton. Right here. 2 colors. You could put that in any. You can make it blue and white. You can make it pink and green. I mean, that's lovely. This would be a cute frame for a photo on the inside. These are cute smalls. Did I say it was 77 square? 77 stitches square. It's 77 stitches square. Let's see. Oh yes. So the next one is called Santa Moon. And it is by Lois Winston. It's 31 inches, 31 inches, yeah, 31 stitches wide by 22 stitches high. That's a cute little small Santa Moon. Anchor and backstitch both for all of the charts in this book. This is the Happy Holidays from the first page. See, that's a better picture. It's by Ursula Michael, and it is 115 stitches wide by 98 stitches high on a black fabric. Fabric from Charles Craft. Back stitching. Nothing out of the ordinary. These next several are ornaments. No, not this next several, just those. Just that one. Is there more? I thought there were more. Yes, there are. Okay, so I'm going to show you this one and then I'll show you some other ones. You get Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. Right there. And it is 51 wide by 68 high. These are all from Lois Winston. You get facing that way, and you get facing the other way. Okay, and then later on, you'll see some more. But next is Candy Cane Bib and Towel. The alphabet itself is about 11 stitches for each letter, and the W was 8 stitches across, also from Lois Winston. It's just the alphabet. This is a fabric, and then the little trees and stars. They are maybe 10 stitches tall. Okay, and then we have the mini tree skirt. This it's called a Tired Eyes project, but I really think that is on a burlap. I think that's stitched on a burlap. Does it say? It's on a tree skirt made from mushroom tartan fabric. This is it. Doesn't that look like a burlap? The Santa And the tree is 45 wide by 23 high. Also Lois Winston is the designer. And the chart is large too. Very helpful for the tired eyes if you happen to want to stitch it. The candle tablecloth is another tired eyes one, so it's a larger chart. The candle tablecloth is 25 stitches wide and high, because it's on the, that's really, I need a better picture of that. It's a candle. And the border. This one is called Wee Fool from Lula Chang. Cute little clown. I'm not a fan of all clowns, but this one's not bad. Woolly Dreams is Lula's business. It is 42 stitches wide by 51 high. And there's a little designer spotlight on the other side with a chart. It looks like some Krynic, yes. It does call for Krynic around the stitches on the border, the bordering of the border. Okay, here's a white poinsettia from Ursula Michael. This is 104 stitches wide by 84 high. And then let's see, the mini is, does it say what the mini is? Yes, 31 by 21. 31 wide by 21 high for the napkin and the napkin ring. All right, here are some more of the ornaments from Lois Winston. About the same size, 66 wide by 57 is this first one. It's the lion carousel ornament. Stitched on perforated paper, that's what I thought. Stitched on perforated paper. This one's the unicorn. Unicorn is 59 square. The bear is on the next page. Is 68 wide by 59 high. And it's a cute. There we go. The bear. And then the elephant is 68 wide by 59 high. Several carousel ornaments. I think that's all of them. Yes. All right. This is a colonial sampler number 3. There's a pulled satin stitch, an Italian cross stitch, the nun's stitch, a narrow hem, and a herringbone. It's on a 35 count, 1/2. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that's right. It's by Gloria and Pat. Designs by Gloria and Pat. It's called Lessons in Linen. Talks about how to stitch on linen. 56 wide by 90 high. Lord, give me wisdom to direct my ways. Okay. That's probably like 3 or 4 pages of instruction. How to do a nun stitch, pulled satin, hem stitch, knotless waist knot, Italian cross stitch, how to frame it. This next one is the Holiday Wreath from Maureen Appleton of The Heart's Content. It's 75 stitches, 75 stitches square. And the frame is from Malsom, M-A-L-S-O-M, Specialties. It's a 2.5 inch circle. Well, how about that? Actual model is approximately a 2.5 inch circle. Interesting. Because it's on a 36 count. Edinburgh linen. That's probably why it was so small. So dainty. Another designer spotlight on Maureen Appleton. How-tos on the holiday wreath. And Baby's First Christmas rabbit. Adorable thing. Does it say how to make the rabbit? Yes, it does. Haha. And the rabbit has a bib that says Baby's First Christmas. Let's see. It is 93 wide by 24 high, and it's also by Lois Winston. A rabbit with the floofy ears. Adorable. Okay. There is an article about framing, which I found quite interesting. The different types of glass and the different layers going into framing a cross stitch. Very interesting. Look at this. I did not know. The mat, well, I knew the mat and the glass and the frame, but this one's got a double mat and then the backing board. I didn't know. And then there's spacers. And I've heard people talk about spacers, but I hadn't seen them. Next is a kids cross stitch for kids, and it's Happy Holidays and Santa. There's an alphabet and there's numbers for them to stitch on one of those cups with the insert. You can put stitching or a picture in. Talks about how kids can learn to backstitch and then just put a few stitches in for the holly and the berries. Very cute. A Smyrna stitch for the berries. So they learn that. There's a cute border. It's like a line. Gift for students. This is a pencil bag. Do we do these anymore? I don't know. I just don't know. Do we do pencil bags anymore? You get the alphabet and the rulers and the apple. This whole ruler apple situation is 35 high by 100 wide. So you get the alphabet and you get that 35 would be the rulers on the top and the bottom, and then space for the name in the middle. This, I have a few, I don't know if I have them anymore, but have you seen the frog from, Anne and Roger Steinbeck? The frog is funny. Always humorous stitching. It says creative clutter is better than idle neatness. And that's the stitch. It is 95 wide by 115 high. Very cute. Very, very cute. Okay. So the flower of the month for November and December. These are, I don't remember if they put them on a blanket or not. Was that here or was that in a different magazine? I'm getting there. Please hold. No, it just shows me the chart. Okay, so November was the mom. And it is 72 stitches square, and so is the poinsettia for December. These stitches are 72 square. And there's a list of what they were for the whole year. So a snowdrop for January, violet for February, jonquil for March, sweet peas for April, lily of the valley for May, rose in June, larkspur in July, poppy for August, zinnia in September, and an aster for October. Aster for October, mums for November, poinsettias for December. I know it's spelled poinsettia. I just grew up saying poinsettia. So that'll be it. There's a couple of smalls here showcasing Jobelin. This is a snowman from Patricia Hazen, and it's 39 stitches high and wide. Very cute, small. There we go. It suddenly got darker outside. And then on the other side is a tree. It says winter landscape. I think that's a deer down there. A tree and a, maybe not. I don't know. It's also 41 stitches square. So about the same size. Very cute. Make into some small ornaments. I'm telling you, this has a bunch of charts in it. Then, this is a Berry Merry Christmas from Marie Pierce. 52 stitches square. Lots of square ornaments too. That's nice. That's cute. Have a Berry Merry Christmas. And then for the new year, a bottle bib from Sewing Chest Designs. And it is 67 stitches wide by 63 high. And if I can get my paper right. A bottle bib from 1993 for the new year. And you get the numbers as well. All right. What else is in here? That is it. Is that it? Yes, the sewing chest bottle bib is last. And then you get the product guide. I don't know if I've said this. I know the last several magazines haven't had this recently, but back in the day, they used to have a product guide where you can just send off for the kit, basically, of the things that you like. And that's what that is. There you go. And then, of course, those little precious moments. I have a book. I don't think I have any more. Aren't those adorable? All right, so that is the flip through. 23 minutes in. This was a doozy. 23 minutes for the flip through of the cross stitcher from December of 1992. So, the end. I have a couple in here that I want to stitch. I think the flowers are pretty. I do want to do this sampler. I'll probably mark it to do sometime in the future. And some of the smalls. That little snowman, maybe a poinsettia small, or a Santa. I don't know. But lots of cute little ideas. So I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy doing these. I'll be doing another one soon. So thank you for flipping through with me. It's been fun. I'll see you soon.